Hello and welcome to Turning Point 254. I'm your host Dr. Ondeng.
And I'm his co-host Trojan Kipchirchir.
As you all know, we are advocacy against the use of heroin, not as a host but as a survivor, because the heroin has caused me a lot of pain, the stigma and the shame that I know. But sharing is caring, and sharing is also healing. So let's just stick together and let's talk about it.
Heroin has robbed a lot of people's lives, a lot of families, and a lot of educated people. And we have to talk about it. We have to educate each other, educate the children, educate the adults, educate the parents, and also people who are going through it.
And also remember that silence kills, but story sells.
Yeah, get someone that you can talk to and be open to them, and they will help you.
So before we are going to our main point. Let's just dive into our banters. So Trojan, take us through else, so we'll dive into it as we're into our today's banter and last weekend banters.
Yeah, and we'll start with the Arsenal Leeds game. Kawaida, we did it as the Gunners. We had a 5-0. Yeah, it's obvious, manze. When we have tukifanya kitu nzuri pia na you should give us our flowers. It's a 5-0 win. Leeds is a very good team. It was very competitive. Ni vijana tu ni wa moto tukipata injury moja mbili, but it was good. Tottenham and Man City. Tottenham wali crush the Giants, manze. Walionyesha wako. Then there was Chelsea dominated over West Ham pia 5-1. Ulionaje hiyo game? How was the game, bro?
Game gani hiyo?
Yeah, Chelsea West Ham. Did you have the time to see it?
Yeah, man. Me say do the game fair.
Okay, then we had the Brentford Aston Villa. It was 1-0. Burnley, they beat Sunderland 2-0. Bournemouth won 1-0 against the Wolves. This week, so far, things have been good, and we'll delve into the global news. Seeing that there's a global summit, solidarity summit in China. The Chinese president is going to host Prime Minister Modi and Putin. Modi
Ban Ki-moon
Ban Ki-moon hapo umepotea ndugu yangu, sijui Kim ni South Korea, something like that. Yeah, then we also I see that Trump has new tariff threats again. Hey manze, ni kama we have to this guy is doing it for his nation, and that is how it's supposed to be. North Korea missile tests pia. I saw that the North Korea people have been testing some missiles. Yeah, Dao. I think we should delve into the main topics, sasa.
As you all know, our listeners, manze, ni kukazana, as we all share our struggles, like recovery. We are just to advocate about saving life and break that stigma in our community. And we all know that, manze, tukapa to educate. Kitu ni ngori, DB ni ngori, manze. Tungangana kabisa. If you know your friend or your family member is struggling, manze, mwambie manze kitu. Lakini inaweza achika as I'm a living testimony, ndo hivi naongea na wewe, lakini manze tunaweza tuna maneno TJ.
Yeah, it's very true. It really has a lot of struggles, very very much struggles, manze. First struggle mi naona ni the pains that mwili ina face, the withdrawal symptoms. It is very tough. Someone cannot sleep without Ningori, it is very tough.
Man, and how can you identify that someone msana anatumia DB ama anatumia heroin vile wase?
One, someone cannot be at ease. Haizi tulia kabisa. Someone
nifanyika.
Haizi tulia kwanza. Mostly in the morning he's always sick. He seems sick. Ni kama akona morning sickness. He feels stomach pains. Mtu hawezi kula kabisa. You cannot get something into your mouth kama hauja use the drug itself.
So ninesa do kula nini wafanya?
You have to use the drug first. Na bado still mtu anakula chakula kidogo sana. In the morning I was with one addict mwenye pia aliniambia he doesn't eat ile totally kabisa. Yeye ni kuonja tu. Anaonja chakula, and it's very bad because the body is getting drained. Na you don't know where haujui that the body is getting drained.
And man, and why do you think that silence and stigma mste kujificha like make things inakuwa ngori sana?
Unajua ni ngumu kwa nini? Una imagine you do not have anyone who knows about whatever you're passing through. hata ukijaribu kurelate naye mkianza kuongea mwezi elewana, because you do not know what I'm going through. Ile kabisa, when I was using it I couldn't even elewana na msee. Mtu anakuambia wewe unakosaje bana kufanya hivi na hivi, unakosaje kujipanga, wewe unajiambia wewe unajua nini napitia wewe, na unakuwa most of the time mtu unakuwa rebellious. Na unajua I was taught that by the way wanasaidiananga sana as friends, staying together, na hiyo pia ndio inachangia sana na inachangia sana kufanya watu donzi ni hauna pesa ya kutosha, so unapiga nusu alafu mnawasha. Sasa nilikuwa nasema before, unajua secluding someone inafanya ni very bad, so na saa woka pamoja na kuacha miadarati hapo inakuwa ngumu, because the only friends you have ni wale in the same circle. I guess na niliona mahali that kujitenga is like 6 beers a day.
Kujidenga ndo nini tena?
Not kujidenga, is kujitenga. Seclusion, wewe unapenda kukaa peke yako, you do not like relating with people, is very bad. It is more than 6 beers a day. Una imagine if seclusion is more than 6, una imagine sasa yule mtu akirudi home hata hezi kana msee anakapale kwa kona, because you cannot relate. You should get close to them mpaka akwe easy kukuexplainia.
And what impact do you need from our community and our leaders and and the system? Ni resources gani tunahitaji?
Bado tu manzenda azidi emphasize we have to have methadone services all over, because I know currently heroin is in every town, hata hizi towns ndogo. Heroin is even rampant in western region right now. It is very rampant in Rift Valley, very rampant in Central, kila mahali saizi, si ile ya Mombasa peke yake. Alafu we have methadone services Nairobi, Mombasa and wapi and Kisumu peke yake. I have not seen any other. Na I guess the government sasa, that is where they should chip in, services ipatikane, kukuwe na medics wenye wanaenda kwa ground kule chini wasaidie, help these people. Unajua kwanza hata you cannot deal with someone that you don't know. Polisi hajatrainiwa vizuri, so police should also be trained how to handle someone who's using heroin. Na kunafaa kuwa na education, wasewa educatiwe nakada inafaa kuwa functional manze. Mina inafaa kuja kwa ground kabisa hii educate wase. Siwezi sema they're not doing anything. I've seen them do some 1, 2, 3 things, but I really feel that wanafaa kuja kwa ground huko. Kama mimi sikunda tosheka na ndasema nakada imefanya kazi, ni sikunda wana hapa kwa ground yangu Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County, kuna methadone service yenye inasaidia. Kuna people that wanazungukanga kidogo waki-educate people about it. Juu ni ngumu sana. Imagine mimi all those, hiyo maisha yangu yote sijawahi patana na mtu anakada, na nimekuwa kwa drugs for a very long time. Okay, alafu hapo kwa turning point pia, mimi my turning point, it happened when I got to prison. Nilifika prison, I really wanted to change because I had really already got into the rock bottom. When I started forcing the change na inakataa, that was when I was on the rock bottom. But when I went to prison, it hit me zaidi, and I decided that this thing is not going to bring me lower than that. I decided that is the last place itanifikisha. I made a decision that nikitoka huko nje, I will not use it. Nilitoka, nilikuwa influenced kidogo, but venye nilika chini nikakumbuka all the pains that I went through, all the things that went through, nikaamua zi, and that is where I turned na nikaamua to look for help.
For me man, manze mimi naweza sema ni vile tu staff ilisha when I went to South Sudan. So nilikuwa na booster karibu 3, ndio booster 3 hapo ingenifikisha, lakini
30 doses,
lakini vile zilisha tu. But the good thing, I had the system, so my family supported me, and also had art friends manze. Kuna mabesti wangu pale wako nje, Kaflo manze na nani na Jogu baby manze, big up manze, nyinyi manze mlinakolea do juu mnajua vile nilipita rosto, what did it did to me during that time. You guys really know vile nilipitia. You guys can tell the story better, mnajua vizuri. But pia nashukuru that's the main thing. If you have the system that support you manze, this thing is real to overcome it. So but Trojan, but which ways that we can be used as a way of interactive tunapata watu waje na tuwa engage?
Personally ni kwenda kwa ground pale chini, take care of them. Most of them don't have something to eat. Most of them hata wakipata pesa ni kidogo, they focus on the drugs first because they cannot even eat without the drugs. Wewe jitokeze hapo, because buying for them the drug will be bad. Jitokeze hapo with some food, feed them, talk to them, give them hope.
Yeah manze, and also a word of encouragement manze, pia encouragement manze, hii kitu lazima manze, tafadhali hata sisi pia uko na, if you know one of your neighbor, one of your family members is struggling ama akoneza symptoms ama anaelekea kwa hiyo nini manze, ni vizuri sana manze tusaidiane, tuungane kwa umoja. Unajua umoja ni nguvu, utengano ni udhaifu manze, tusaidiane tu. Na pia kitu pia you know it is better we try, because here we are a living story, because unajua these things just with time you will catch up.
Tusiwa seclude manze, let's us put them close to us, ndio wa feel open, ndio wakwe open na wewe, you know, you have to be close. Let him feel that you're in the same shoes, that you can relate, even though ni ngumu kurelate, try and relate now, understand them. Pia kuwa careful when you're handling them, because kuna temptations, the person will even think of stealing something and going back to those things, but not for everyone, wachache. Just be prepared, pia uchunge mali yako as you're helping them, na pia provide some, kuna medication kidogo pia the guys need when they are living it. Kuna multivitamins, unapea mtu multivitamins so that anakuwa na ama dawa za appetite, so that akuwa na appetite well the person is anawacha. Then pia mtu anafaa kukula chakula nyingi sana during withdrawal symptoms. Anafaa kukula tu poa, make sure anafanya mazoezi so that akuwa na njaa ya kukula, hata kama itam break down sana, afanye mazoezi kidogo na food, fruits most of the time.
And also for a word of encouragement manze, manze, not all is lost. You can still start over manze. Hata sisi we are just starting off. The graph iko tu pale chini, but we are picking up.
Yeah, najua bana, it is a very small spark unaiona saizi, lakini trust me, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Ni kando litaglow to afterwards, don't worry.
And also manze, don't forget to reach us out at Dowdeng on Instagram.
And reach me as Trevor Trojan in every platform, and at Turning Point 254 in YouTube.
And also just be open to share anything with us. Ask questions on comments and stuff, and we'll be just ready to share our story with you and more stories. Just also topics you can also suggest.
Please comment pia pale if you've been through the same. If you've also been through the same, you can come share with us so that we may educate more people.
And that's all for today's episode. So we'll see you next time. I'm your host, Dr. Andeng.
And I was his co-host, Trojan Kipchirchir. Peace.
Next time.